taught to Freemasons above 32 degrees so that they can acquire wealth and abundance. Most people think that they need to take out loans when they need lump sums of cash. This is their mistake. A Mason learns that this is the fastest way to end up with nothing. Masons do not borrow money from banks. What they do is create their own credit lines through private banks. Here's how it works. They walk in RO the bank with assets, not income slips, like the uneducated man. They use company shares, real estate, or even art as collateral, and borrow millions without selling a thing. No way, you must be thinking this cannot be correct. Trust me, it is. No income tax, no capital gains tax, no limits. They spend borrowed money to live, while their actual assets keep growing quietly in the background. And when they die, their trusts pay off the debt, and the next generation starts the same game again. This is taught from cradle to grave in Masonic families. That's how the rich stay rich, by never selling, never repaying, and always using their own wealth to create more. This is what they didn't teach you at school, so when I say they taught you only how to count, that's all they did. You were never taught to understand money in this way. If this blew your mind, you're exactly where you need to be. Let's go through that again. There is a loophole to generate wealth. Masons have a system that runs on assets and not payslips, like your system runs. This is where influence replaces paperwork. The trick of collateral: what you do is pledge your company shares if you have any, real estate or art. This will instantly allow you to access the cash you need, without selling nothing, without being charged any taxes, and remaining in full control, owning everything. How is this legal? Let me explain the secret. When you sell assets, you have to pay a capital gains tax. When you borrow, you pay nothing, as the loans is not classed as an income. So what you do is use borrowed cash to buy even more assets, building your wealth. Those new assets then become new collateral, and we rinse and repeat again the same system. This method is not illegal, it's just reserved for the few in society, whilst the reset of the populace work around the clock to own nothing. Unlike the poor man, the rich have no need to hide money. The key is learning how to restructure it using the methods I mentioned above. The elite like having a good time, they enjoy the good life. Their expenses, homes, jets and luxuries are all funded from loans against their growing wealth. A wealth cycle so efficient that they never have to repay anything as long as they keep the system running. So what happens when they pass away? Do the family lose the money? No, they do not lose the money. This is why trusts are set up, as the trust will clear all loans, allowing your family to inherit tax-free wealth. It's for them to continue playing the game to increase the family assets to more wealth. The cycle just rinses and repeats itself. So as you can see, there is a reason they do not tell everyone this secret, as you would never want to work again. Fiat Lux, Excitata Lux.